Yo, what's up? Who is hot? My friends, it is so hot today. Mamma mia. Woo. Yeah, there's a bit of a heat wave going on. September. Let me turn the music down. Yeah, I got the AC going at least, but my goodness, it is really hot. Oh, how's it going, guys? Mel, good to see you. George, welcome back. Another one already? Yeah, you know, I don't really know what much else to build in Scrap Mechanic anymore, you know? I'm kind of just really waiting for new content in the game. But it's good to see you, Mel. Good to see you, George. Viku, welcome back. Dead Tool, how's it going? Good to see you, Dead Tool. Blue Flame, what's up? Are you getting some heat as well? Ashley, good to see you. Minos, welcome back. Hope you're having a good one. Thomas, good to see you as well. Marcus, it's extremely hot for this time of year. Are you guys, is everyone feeling it right now? Not just me, eh? Hey, Mateus, the map is going to be a moon base. I think we've decided. Let me get my desk up a little bit here. Too high! Too high! Whoa, whoa, whoa! My goodness. In England, it's also warm. Make the heat go away. I'm trying, man. I'm trying my best. Void, good to see you. Vinder, welcome back. Liddy, what's going on? What's up, Moonster? IB, good to see you. It's bloody hot for nearly being fall. I know. I got the AC on here. Check this out. You can actually see my AC unit. My baby. I finished the Wild West map. It's not uploaded yet, but it's pretty much done, yeah. Language. Get that European curse word out of my chat. Fancy tape and everything? Well, that's actually, I get it. That's actually the tape that came with it. It's held together with tape. I don't know. I think that's just tape that was on there when I got it. I never took it off, I guess. Bros working overtime. That's how you know it's quality. My chair's seen better days. My chair, I think, is slowly breaking my back. Shred some guitar. I haven't played guitar in a while, honestly. I should be picking up the acoustic again. First time joining. Yo, Sean. Good to see you. Glad to have you. Let's get into the game. Please get yourself a new chair. I can't afford a new chair. Listen, if I could, I would. Trust me. Number one priority. You having a good day? Yeah, Carman, I'm having a great day. Thank you for asking. I hope you are as well. Long-time listener, first-time caller. We have you on the line. We're doing challenge mode because it's a new hide-and-seek map. You found a guitar, buddy? You've been jamming once a week? Nice! I used to play a lot. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I was pretty decent. Challenge builder. New challenge. Name. Someone donate for a new chair, not me though. What did we call this? This is just called Wild West Hide and Seek. So we're gonna call this Moon Base Hide and Seek. Moon Base. Build. Hey, Mr. Alien. Make my room a secret spot. I need a better chair. I know. You guys don't need to keep telling me my chair sucks. I'm well aware. You can buy these like sleeves for the back of your chair. It's just like it looks like a big sleeve that you put over the top of it, and it's like a green screen. So you can put a green screen sleeve over the chair, and then the chair could just be invisible, and then no one can see it. For someone who wasn't born to write music. We're gonna do some material testing here. We're doing Moonbase, so there's one thing that's really important that I'm gonna be doing. We'll get to it eventually, we'll talk about it then, but the layout of the map and everything is gonna be structured differently. We need levels. Now, moon rock material it's got to be the scrap stone, right? Is that going to be a moon base surface? Hope it's lag free now. Right on, Eric. You play the viola, but you haven't played in a while. Yeah, I was in a band when I was in high school and stuff, and we had a violin player. My friend was playing the violin in our band. It was sick. Hey, YOLO, good to see you. Are expensive gaming chairs really that good? No, Void. I've been saying don't get a game. If your chair looks like a race car seat, it's not worth it, man. I'm just saying. Okay, well, let's just build off of the, we're gonna build up and off of the platform no matter what, right? So that way we'll have a basement to build in. Hey, Colin, Teaser, good to see you. I'm starting the Moonbase hide and seek map. Hey Monish, good morning to you as well. You regret your gaming chair? That's what I'm saying, man. I regret it. I do too. Like, you know what I mean? Like $200-300 or whatever this was plus shipping and stuff. And it's like, man, I would have been better off just buying a really nice office chair, you know? I think we're gonna use, is this a good moon surface? It's a good question. You would think I would know the answer, right? I should be the authority on this question. Hey, Banan, good to see you. It's good afternoon for you. Can't wait to see the Wild West map in Multiplayer Monday. Yeah, we'll do it eventually. No rush. It's not going anywhere, so. Lower levels as scrap rock with higher levels getting more refined as they have had more work done on them. Well, it depends. I mean, it depends on what exactly is going on this moon with this base, right? Is there a story that we're trying to tell with this moon base? Now, as far as moon surface goes, we're going to be making prefabricated craters as well. You use your mom's old office chair, it's probably better than this one. Pro gamers like you use a beanbag. Just like playing like this. Oh yeah, in the beanbag. I'll be honest with you, I don't think I've seen a beanbag in the last 20 years of my life. I don't know about you guys, but I thought they were extinct. Is this a good moon material? I mean, what else would there even be? I mean, let's just grab a few more here. We got the cracked concrete. That could be good for certain situations. I mean, obviously we have normal concrete as well, but this cracked one is shiny, isn't it? Ooh, you know what? This is more moon, isn't it? This is way more moon surface, right? What do you guys think? The cracked concrete looks way more like a moon, right? I would have to say yes. Will it be a dome? Do you mean like the entire map? This map will have a skybox. Why black? The moon is yellowish gray. Well, none of this is even black anyway. This is black. We're gonna do cracked stone. Cracked is better, yeah. Hey, unknown. But the stone is great. I mean, yeah, we'll be able to probably do some mixed medium. Ooh, yeah, mixed medium. Right? I think the cracked stone is better. More powder surface. So what you're saying is we're going to make another map entirely out of sand. Is that the plan? We can use some sand, though. We will be able to maybe put some sand in various spots, right? It's been a while since you visited the moon. You know, you should probably get back there. They've made a lot of changes. recently, so it's probably best if you re-experience that. So here's what I'm thinking. I want to make levels. You know what I mean? The moon is not like one of the big things about the Wild West map that in hindsight, you know, could have been done better is the fact that it was just so flat, right? It was just one big flat surface, and everything kind of just existed in there like an arena. But this, I want to create a little bit more of an organic environment, which might take a bit of time. But like when it comes to craters and stuff, we're gonna make prefabbed. We'll make prefabbed craters. New moon update, civilizations. Craters will add a lot. Yeah, craters will add a lot, as well as just height differences, you know? Creating an actual landscape. A glass-like powder that is electrically charged. Oh, really? No, I don't think we're gonna find that. Add a meteor about to crash. The light color fits better. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I mean, well, maybe. Maybe light. I mean, I don't want it to be too bright, but maybe we'll just be able to do different... Okay, well, I think it needs to be the dark gray, doesn't it? Oh, you know what? No, I realize actually that the we're gonna add a skybox. I'm gonna have a skybox here. Check this out. So this is gonna be something that we're gonna do. Maybe what would be a good? I guess concrete. But so what I'm gonna want to do is we're gonna have a skybox, right? And in that skybox, like, I mean, here we'll paint it all black, right? I want lights. Where I want a star field that you can look up at. Right? We're gonna have a star field of like way up. We're gonna put a bunch of stars and stuff like that. So it's gonna be a dark map, but we're gonna have lights. I want to have lighting, like exterior lighting, interior lighting, obviously for the moon base, as well as various points of interest around the moon as well. Maybe make some patches of light and gray colors. Yeah, well, I mean, these are some very easy things to kind of worry about as we progress. So we got a good basement here. We'll have a good basement. Maybe what I'll do is extend this into 4 quadrants. The moon doesn't have a sky. Don't be silly. Well, okay, if it's not a skybox, then what's it called? A space box? A lack of atmosphere box? Crashed into an invisible dome. Damn skybox! Yeah, I feel like the dark gray is fair. I don't think that's a big deal. Added a basement. According to the great crater depth, yeah, well, that would probably be the best application, right? The deeper you go into a crater, the darker the material is. And then the like more surface level stuff would be lighter, because like I said, we'll be able to use sand too, right? Because if we use sand, we can paint it gray. The little beige pieces that stick through are kind of annoying, actually. Maybe we won't use sand. Have I been to the moon? Do you even have to ask that question? Hey, Katie, good to see you. Looks nothing like the moon. Concrete's probably best. Yeah. We're gonna want that surface level as well. So yeah, maybe the well, yeah. Let's try and make a crater. I'm very curious, actually. I wonder if maybe the cracked stone is too much. What do you guys think, actually? Maybe the cracked stone is a little too much. Right? Hey, Erkin, good to see you. Try to avoid parts on bearings to collide. Yeah, Eric, it's kind of funny actually, because I'm probably going to have to go in and optimize my map as well. Am I good at making circles in Scrap Mechanic? I mean, good enough. I mean, the craters don't have to be perfect circles anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Flat moon organization rises. The Earth being flat wasn't enough. Oh, whoops. You also had to make the moon flat, did you? Mix different stone materials. I'm just trying to think. I think the base material should be normal concrete. Crackstone in the craters. Exactly. I'm thinking the general surface will just be standard concrete. And we will use the other materials to generate some really nice details. Exactly. Hey, Rasmus, good to see you. It's been a while. Your name always reminds me of Rammus from League of Legends. I don't think this map needs to be very big. I think we've established in recent multiplayer Mondays that the map size isn't really the deciding factor. Is the moon going to be hollow? Well, we're going to have a basement, but my plan is to have some different points of interest. So one of the areas will be like a little cave that has like crystals in it and stuff, you know, like various little cool things like that, right? And we're also going to create some modular pieces of a space base as well as custom pieces for different things. We're going to have to create a bit of a narrative as to what the base is, like what's the purpose of the base, what would you find in the base, you know, maybe we'll have a gym even in one of those sections, right? Make a crater that you can hit with a hammer. Make the map 2 blocks big. Well, this is 4 squares. This is still small, actually. We'll make it bigger than this, obviously, but let me just try and make a crater. I really want to try and make our first crater, and we're going to save it on the lift, obviously, right? So I wonder what the easiest way to do this would be. Because you could just, like, I could, in theory, just circle around like this, right? Like, I don't even have to put an insane amount of effort necessarily. You know what I mean? Like, look, it's starting to make a crater shape already. And all I need to do is just make the circle bigger, and we'll get a bigger crater, right? Obviously, we'll go in here and clean up some of these parts and stuff like that. But I mean, you know, we're starting to get craters. How did the Western map go? Pretty good, honestly. The survival railway, it just turned into a laggy mess. And it really wasn't going anywhere. Literally. Oh, teaser. That could be, I mean, maybe they're a little, oh, wait, can I? You know what, actually, this takes a little bit of a test here, because I don't think we can use explosives in edit mode, can we? I think the challenge has to start. But maybe I'm wrong. Let me test, because that's not a bad idea. Yeah, you have to start the challenge. I mean, I could go into creative mode. Angle, take impact angle. What have I got myself into? Whoops. I'm gonna try and make a bigger one. Let's just make this a large, this is just, we're gonna cut this out anyway. This is the first time I've ever tried to build with this kind of a technique here, just using like the player axes as a form of control, you know what I mean? And this is kind of interesting. I've never, like I said, I've never done this before, but it seems to be pretty effective, actually. I like it. Beer or no beer, that is the question. Well, it is Friday. You like it. It works surprisingly well. Explosives do work. No, I know explosives do work. I'm just saying they don't work in challenge mode while I'm editing. Obviously, I'm going to have to go through here like this to really, you know, make it look not terrible. But it's better than I was expecting. A lot of this is testing right now as well, though. Because I want to kind of figure out the landscape before we start diving into the base itself. Hey, Captain Snack. Yeah, we're working on a moon base. Should the base be futuristic looking? Yes. It will be moderately... It'll be moderately sci-fi looking. Not crazy sci-fi necessarily, but... So one thing we can do here, actually... This is one of those situations here, right? So if I... we can just kind of do something like this. Right? Yeah, see, look at that. I have to hide some aliens? We might have to have some aliens. The outer wall of the crater has a more gradual slope than the inner wall. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm building out, whoops, on the side here. Hey, Rado, good to see you. I'm doing good. Wooden shacks. Like scrap mechanic wooden shacks. So I'm thinking this is pretty good, actually. Yeah, and you're definitely right about the craters having, like on the inside here, it's like a very steep wall. Because of the explosive forces. So realistically, though, they shouldn't be concave like this. UFO and aliens? Only Moonbow can dig half a hole? Yeah, we're gonna have to... That's the thing, actually, is like, this is not really, going down all that much, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna maybe have to go deeper. I don't think I need reference or anything, though. Hey, Mambo, good to see you. Love you. It's warm here, too. I was just talking about how bad the heat is. Just put the crater on a spinning bearing and spam click blocks. I mean, but I can just spin myself. I spin myself and it works. The inside needs to be deeper than the floor. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was just thinking about too. But, I mean, here's the thing, actually. I'm going to be cutting this out. Like, the plan is to do this. See, and then we have, like, a crater. So, at this point... I think the way it would work is now I would like dig out the more of the impact zone, right? Maybe trying to also maintain a certain amount of roundness. But the randomness of the way we're building these does generate a really nice organic shape. A Moonbow flag and put it on the moon? Oh, maybe we might have a flag. This definitely is giving me crater vibes, right? Just finished building our strange dome. What strange dome? Whoops. So this is definitely a crater-like shape. Okay, well, for now, I'm just going to put these off to the side, but I'm pretty happy with what we're going to be able to do. Wow, is that lagging that bad down there? Overfall, we're going to be doing a moon base style hide and seek map. These early parts of the build are always kind of tedious in a way, because you know it's a lot of figuring it out. As far as size goes, I think we're going to start with this. Obviously, it's going to be bigger. But let me try and design some levels here. We need levels. It's very important. And I'm thinking the way I want to do these levels is just solid blocks. You know what I mean? Like, and then that way I can just carve into it. You know what I mean? Like if I do something like this, right? Because we can even match it right to the edge there. And then, yeah. We can start perfect and then rough it up to make it look more like a natural moon surface. But you guys see what I'm saying, right? We're going to have different heights and different levels. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Keep going with your gut. Seems to be working in your opinion. Change the title to say Moonbase. You know what? I might as well. I might as well. Hey, Brandon. Pranny, good to see ya. Ian Steven, what's going on? What's up with you? A large cheese wedge in the middle of the moon. Yeah, maybe I might. You know, when I was a kid, I mean, even to this day, honestly, I'm a huge fan of Wallace and Gromit. So the moon being made of cheese is all right in my books. Like I said, we're gonna rough this kind of stuff up here a little bit more, but I'm gonna try. You know, I'm gonna work my way around the outside like this. Actually, we're gonna create various levels at various heights. They don't have to be perfect the way I'm doing them right now, but I think it's gonna be good. Is this the moon base build? Yes, it is. Tell me you connected the switch behind the picture in the oh, are you talking about? Oh, that's right. You're talking about the one in the gun shop where you hit the hidden button and then it opens the sign. And I made that button break one day, and I forgot to fix it, didn't I? It's that one. I will try and remember that. See, I think here we can maybe just kind of connect it like that. That's just all one whatever there. It's already looking like my second best hide and seek map. Good one. As long as it's the best. I'm a flat earther. A man of culture and taste. Hey, Noah Scott, how's it going? Confirmed to be round. So, because I'm thinking even like, nothing's stopping me from even just going like this. You know, like, oh, here we go. Let's just add another weird shape, right? And obviously this is very square. We will make it rounder. But this is kind of what I'm thinking, right? We're going to have different heights. Where's the start going to be? Somewhere in the moon base, I guess. In a moon prison. I'm definitely not like putting a lot of crazy thought into the layout necessarily. Sometimes I wonder if I should in a way, but I think sometimes I prefer the more random organic approach like this, where I'm not thinking too hard about, you know, the shapes and stuff like that. But you can easily go in through here and create all sorts of different things. Sometimes I feel a little bit like Bob Ross, you know? Some happy little craters here. Hey, David, what's the map? This is going to be the moon base. Let me see, because like I wanted to just see here, because if I do something like that, right? If we have like a prefab set of craters, I'll be able to just grab a crater, and I can easily just drop it like on top of something like that, right? And now look at that. Like what a... Look how fast we were able to create a new crater. And because even here now, this is where we're going to be able to dig below the surface level, right? See what I'm saying? The spawn could be a lunar lander. Yeah, I mean, it depends on how much space there is, I guess. It'll be something thematic, obviously, though, right? For sure. Beautiful. Release the Seeker by exploding it. So I think that's pretty cool, right? Being able to do something like this. Okay, that kind of looks awful. Well, actually, what we kind of were thinking, right? Well, here, let me weld this. This is looking really good. So I'm going to save this. So MB, it's now MB instead of WW. MB, we're going to say Crater 1. Whoops. Like that. Let's get it in there. Make sure we weld it somewhere good. Probably somewhere like that, right? So yeah, and then what we were thinking is we can use some of the crack stone like so. Actually, let's do the whole thing. Look at that. That's awesome. What would Moonbow do? Paint it a little darker, maybe. And then obviously from something like this, though, we are going to go through here and get rid of a lot of these right angles. Hey, well, we can't have the outro song. Too early. Did I finish the Wild West map? Yeah, it's pretty much done. It's not uploaded yet, but the start could be a backstage set. Oh my god, with some cameras and stuff like that. A green screen that like falls over and then it reveals the map. This looks cool. I like this. A little lighter paint, what, on the inside here? You think so? I'm not sure. I mean, the no paint is basically the same as light gray, right? So it's either we do that or we don't at all. I guess we don't have to paint it. Right? Stanley Kubrick directing a camera shot. We could make a giant monolith. Right? I know that didn't happen on the moon, but it could have. Right? If apes were on the moon. It's plausible, right? Make a hiding spot inside the SART? Oh, maybe. I mean, we've done that for the hide and seek map, or the Wild West map, so it's definitely something we could do. Sometimes you just gotta find, like, it's really nice to be able to fly up and float away like this and see kind of where we're lacking in some of the design of this stuff, right? Like being able to go up like this. Like, I'm not a fan of the way that juts out like that, so we'll just fix it up. One of the craters have an old crashed satellite. Oh yeah, definitely, Ian. We're gonna have all sorts of cool little storytelling, environment kind of storytelling features on this map. It's gonna be really cool, actually. So we'll definitely do something like that. There'll be all sorts of things like that, actually. Like I was saying before, I want like caves that have crystals in them. A monolith. It was on Mars. It was on Earth, wasn't it? Wasn't it just Earth? I'm pretty sure it was just Earth. Trying to finish your challenge or trying to find a secret elevator, but it's hard to build detailed stuff. Oh, I mean, Quentin, you just got to take your time, right? Oh, we're gonna get rid of some of these extras up there. There we go. This is gonna look cool. Hey, Tinmar. Something orbiting the map would be cool. Yeah, but they're not. No one's ever gonna see that because I'm gonna make this entire map it's gonna be encapsulated in a skybox. I want some parts to be quite elevated as well, you know? Like, there should be a section. Feeling it out here. Feeling it out. You know what? Yeah, okay, what I'm gonna do is, here, let me just build under here first. I kind of like the idea of building outwards like this, you know? And just kind of building up the levels as we do it. A Kerbal on a stick that flies like the, like the vultures. Is it weird that I always, whenever I think of the Kerbals from that game, it just makes me think of the Minions. Does anyone else just imagine the Minions when they see those guys? A lunar lander landing stage left by a previous mission. Well, we're definitely going to have various pieces of technology here, that's for sure. We will build the tech. There were several monoliths and one was on the moon. Oh yeah, you know what? True enough, actually. What am I thinking? There are spaceships in that. It happens all over the place. Am I gonna have a dark skybox? Well, I was thinking of just painting it black, but we're gonna put lights. We're gonna put a bunch of lights up on the skybox to make it look like a star field. That has nothing to do with the game Starfield, by the way. I just said that as a real word and not anything video game related. For the record. What are we building? Moonbase. Not really, but you can see the resemblance. Middle-aged woman sending Minion memes on Facebook. You know, I was trying to come up with a funny Minion Facebook meme. Original. I got nothing, actually. I don't really even know the Minions that well. I should paint the ground a lighter color. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what color it's even going to be yet. Because, well, here, we can actually test something. Let's just build a miniature skybox right here. Look at this. We have the ability to build large surfaces, so let's just do that, right? And then we'll do some color testing inside of this makeshift skybox here. All right? I think it's the same effect. Yeah, so we're definitely going to go with the lighter color, right? That's a no-brainer here. This is the light one. Unpainted. Nah, yeah, we'll give it the paint job there, right? And now if we imagine... I don't know if they're going to make it out of concrete like we have here. Maybe it will be a different material. A crashed satellite? In one of the craters, right? I think when it comes to these lights, though, we're definitely going to just set them to 1. They're not actually going to light the map up. And then if we paint this black... because that's what it's going to be like, right? It's going to be painted on all 4 sides as well. 3 bits for painting? Yeah, I think this is going to look good. Yeah, see, so that looks good. And obviously, because I'm thinking, like, we're going to have all sorts of props and stuff like that. We're going to have props and stuff that's emitting light all over the map. You know, it's not just going to be, like, a void that's really dark. We'll have lighting and stuff like that. Because there's going to be space equipment, basically, all over the place. It's going to be a lot like the Wild West map. It's going to be visually kind of busy, right? That's the plan. A minion on the moon? Maybe. Are there things that are going to be different than this one? Yeah, well, the biggest thing is that I don't want this map to just become a flat surface, you know? Like, I don't want this map to be like the Wild West map in that it's all on one flat map that feels just like an arena. I want this to feel more like an environment that you're in. So that's probably the biggest takeaway that I had from the first one that I did, is that I would much prefer like different heights and stuff, you know, like the fact that all the buildings are on the same level of the Wild West map is like, meh, it's not as good. Hey, Joe, good to see you. 3 bits would give 8 colors instead of 4. Yeah, we could definitely use some more colors in the color wheel. We're terraforming. Just like space engineers. So if I wanted this to go up even higher, let's say, right? Because like I said, we want various levels, almost like I mean, I want to say a moon mountain, but maybe not mountains. Some mountains? That's what I meant to say. That's right. I misspoke. So this is going to be nice, though, having different heights and stuff. And this is all solid, so we're going to be able to dig in and make hiding spots and stuff in them as well. The moon base itself going to be mostly underground. That's true, actually. I don't know yet, though. I'm thinking it's not going to be underground because I don't want to have to try and integrate the base into the landscape. Hey, Richard. Good to see ya. How you doing with the heat down there, eh? Or up there. I guess you're north of me. I feel like I don't even know exactly how many craters there's going to be either. Like we might not have like too many craters, you know, maybe like 6 to 10 craters roughly. Because like I said, this map, like I'm building it up, I'm trying to get the sizing down right now so that way we can focus on you know, making sure the skybox is where we need it to be. But like this feels like a pretty big map now, right? Like once we have all sorts of stuff going for it. A Kraken type moon monster? Moonbow's moon base or generic space theme? I mean, it's gonna be whatever it's gonna be, I guess. Just like maybe more generic sci-fi. Digby's 35. Yeah, I feel like we're up there somewhere here as well. Because in the shade, it's showing like 23 degrees. But if the shade is 23, then you might as well add like 10 degrees to that. Craters should come second. Second to what, though? The monster in that one commercial? I don't know. I honestly haven't seen like a cable television commercial in a long time. Inside? Go steal stuff from Scrapman's Mars base? Nah, we'll do it. We'll build it. Oh, so me and Jado last night, we finished the One Piece live action on Netflix. I don't know if you guys are into that or not, but I actually really enjoyed it. They did an amazing job. The Arsenal Lab. We'll probably have some type of science lab. We'll probably have science-y stuff, and I mean, you'll see. It'll be a moon base. Definitely gonna do a large crater. Maybe. I don't know. I guess that should probably have been in the middle. It's all you. You have your complaints. I think so. I'm sure everybody does, Liddy. I know, like Jado has watched a substantial amount of the anime, and of course, she was saying that they did a good job, and obviously, they're not gonna get it all right. It seems like the fans have really received it well. Local says 27, real feel like 30. It's nuts. I think there's like a heat warning right now, so. No, I didn't start watching Twisted Metal. Isn't that on, like, what is that on? Paramount or some other streaming service? There's too many streaming services, so I'll probably never end up watching it. The map's gonna grow in size exponentially. Maybe. I mean, I feel like this is... Right now, what we see right here is smaller than the Wild West map, right? Can't wait for the second season of Twisted Metal. Is that good, eh? Make the whole thing a massive crater. Nah. Let's build this out here a bit. Like I said, it's for me, the most important thing are the levels. I want height variance on this map. You know what? Actually, let's build it up right here. Feels like 38. Damn. 34 in Cape Breton. My goodness. 30, 31 in the UK. My. I think there's more heat waves here, isn't there? I think we all got more heat waves. Well, I'm pretty sure there's still a ridiculous amount of forest fires happening all over the world still, so... Getting hot. Hey, Phenonymous. I feel like I should probably clean this up a little bit. With like a moon dome over the center. Should I make another... We got this crater. I don't like this one, though. This one sucks. Let's get rid of that one. Worst crater ever. It's only 64 here in Michigan today. Well, la-dee-da. Yeah, it's pretty hot. I mean, me and Jada went outside this morning at like 9:30 or something. And it was, like, it was painful. It was so hot. I couldn't believe it. It wasn't even, like, you know, usually it's, like, really hot by noon, you know? It's, like, the noon hour. The sun is out. Peak hour of sunlight. A drivable moon rover? Maybe. It could be pretty funny. Entire underground complex. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna go that deep or not. It's gonna be pretty... I think we're gonna do the same thing we did with the Wild West map. We're gonna be using buttons. So it should be pretty easy to, like... You know what I mean? Like, do something like that. It doesn't even... Actually, it could even be, like, worse than that. We could even do it like this. Like, look at that, right? And then not only that... I already want to get into the fun hide-and-seek stuff. No time wasted, right? Look at that. So we could have a switch like that. You know, open up a little hole in here or something. Another early 420 today. It's 420 somewhere. A moon rover stuck Austin Powers style. You know, I gotta say, Austin Powers was some of the funniest movies I've ever seen when I was a kid, man. When I, like... That was the funniest shit ever, man. If you do a complex, probably the easiest way to build. Well, I'm going to be doing certain parts of it are going to be modular, and other parts of it are going to be kind of like custom built for the specific module or the specific part of the base that we're doing, right? It'll be a balance, for sure. Okay, let's get rid of that button for now, but we'll remember that. Yeah, baby, yeah! Hey, Chicken Pie, glad you're enjoying. Smooth out the pyramid-shaped stone. You know, I only just started here, right? There's lots of work to be done. We will be doing all sorts of stuff. I think I want like a mountainous range here. You know what? Let's do it. On this part of the map here. Right? So let's build this out. Shagadelic, baby. One of my favorite quotable Austin Powers things is like, I love it so much when he's giving the woman the massage and she's like, lower, and he's like, how does that feel, baby? It's so dumb and so funny. How does that feel, baby? Looks promising. Hand place wedges everywhere. I mean, we might have to, right? I mean, you might say that as a joke, but maybe we will. Maybe we will. Oh, behave. An ancient alien chamber? Yeah, maybe we'll have like an alien egg or something. Maybe. I'm trying to copy it in Minecraft. Good luck with that. Slowly turns into a deep rock map. We're gonna add pickaxes. A floating satellite that you can hide in? Actually, Noah, I've been thinking, I have some ideas. I was thinking, what if we create certain areas that have like a piston, right? It would be like a piston with a platform, and when you stand on it, it like launches you up into the air so that you can like land somewhere higher up or something. You know what I mean? Like just like little areas that are kind of like low gravity, but not really. It could be kind of funny. See, look, we're already getting way more of that, like, landscape, rolling hills and stuff kind of feeling, right? We're roughing it out, though. You saw a challenge map with smoke. How is that possible? No, I don't know. Axolot releases draggable wedges. Well, I mean, I don't think it would be a big deal because I'm not going to do anything that would have been easier or better facilitated by draggable wedges, you know? Little launchers, exactly. Just something like that. Just something to create a low gravity dynamic. Just well, it adds a little dimension of fun too, I guess, right? Okay, so this is where, okay, this giant hill that I'm making right now, this one will be Jumbo Crater. How does that sound? So if that's going to be Jumbo Crater, we have to make a Jumbo Crater. Yo, Ms. Ball, what's going on? You like the beard? Well, thank you very much. How's it looking today anyway? You know what? Let me... Except the big craters. That's pretty much what we're doing. Oh, wait, what am I doing? I have to make a crater. Map duplication and careful planning. I look like your high school teacher. Get back to studying. All right, wait, hold on, actually. We need to make a platform the size, or roughly the size anyway, of this... Wait, what am I doing? The easiest thing to do would actually be go to the corner, right? Like that. So this is roughly the size that we're working with. We'll bring it down to the bottom of the map. Did I apply some beard salve today? I don't really use any of the beard oils, actually. I use a beard shampoo in the shower, though. It's like a shampoo and conditioner, I think. I need to grow it a foot long. Like a wizard beard. Channel my inner ZZ Top. Some snake oil. Are you going to sell it to me, Liddy? Yeah, you can reach pretty far, right? You can reach pretty far here. So let's just center. Big crater coming up, baby. Centered. I can reach roughly here. I'm pretty sure this is actually exactly how craters were originally formed on the moon. I know people will tell you it's like space debris impacting the surface. Look at the master gamer clicks. You know, I did a lot of training, a lot of cookie clicker to get to where I am here today. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Ah, my finger. It's a fun technique. Yeah, this is, I'm just developing the technique here today, actually. And, it's working. Sort of. There's good moments and bad moments. It obviously is not perfect. We have to go through and kind of touch it up a little bit, but it gets rid of a lot of that tedious circle building, right? No one likes making circles in scrap mechanics. Whoa, look at that. That's not crater-like at all. All those old Flash games. So what I think the easiest thing to probably do here is fill in from the bottom here, maybe. Some parts are way too tall here, too, maybe. We're going to be digging down, actually. I can't forget that. Asteroids looking. That's the truth, yep. Nothing to see here. Don't mind our destructive behavior. Have you been doing any repetitive motions? What do you mean by that? I think we're going to build this up a little. Okay, I can see here now, yeah. So this is where we can kind of go in a little more carefully. Build up the crater. Fix up some of the parts as well. It looks like I'm building the craters upside down. You find it looks upside down? Wait, are you saying like I need to chop like some of the height off of these a little bit more? They look like volcano. Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah, definitely. I know what you're saying. I can see that, yeah. Flip it over. Hey, LG, good to see you. Lower the impact side. You don't think these look like craters? All right. Images. So basically, I do need to have a ring like this. So it does need to build up, right? More like that. Does that make more sense? Hey, what's going on, Tiny Rick? Yeah, that makes more sense, right? Looks like the real moon. So we'll get rid of some of these top sections here. Put like one block in the middle. Needs to be more gradually spherical. Well, I did see in the pictures, not all of the craters are spherical though, at least, right? There are some that have some weird shapes, actually. Hey, Mimi, good to see you. Scope. / create command. Create crater command. That's like a new tongue twister right there you got. Yeah, I wonder maybe a little more height off the top here. Actually, well, with some of these every now and then blocks like that. Continue what I was doing, then flip it upside down and weld it in the floor. Let's try that. Let's see what happens, okay? Let's do it. I'll do it that way. Right? And we'll see what happens. This is the big one. This is the big boy. We want it to be deep enough. We'll do it live. Then get creative with explosives. I was thinking that could be the easiest way to do it, right? Maybe that's what we will do. I mean, we were talking about it earlier. It is an option. I mean, at what point would I ever say no to blowing stuff up, right? So now, let's get rid of some of those loose ones. Okay, so now we're just gonna delete this. Oh, more loose ones. Ay, 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 that's not good. Still listening in the background? You're Subnautica Hardcore. You know, I've kind of been maybe wanting to play a little bit of Subnautica again. Not below zero, though. Not below zero. So, upside down. It's like a crater. Yo, Tiny Rick, holy crap. By the way, the alerts are non-existent lately. I don't know why, but the alerts take like 5 minutes. Yeah, we'll blow some stuff up. Hey, Poe, good to see you. We're doing the moon base. All right, let's just save. And let's blow stuff up. It's separated into pieces. Looks like a crater to you? I mean, I'm definitely not mad at it. Let's just make a new game. I don't think we need any mods though, right? Flat. We're just gonna do it in a flat world. Craterland. This is the world I've always wanted in my Scrap Mechanic save folder. A Moonbow moon base? Exactly! Alright, Tiny Rick, Dark, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on with my alerts, so I'm just gonna read it, and then we'll listen to it again, because... Oh, never mind. I just have to talk about it. Man, Dark, thank you so much for the $24 super chat. Euro super chat, not dollar.
It's been a hell of a
I know.
On the day I was moving, the summer flu got me and I was lying dying in my bed for the whole week. Need to get my system back up and running. Missing you guys and you too, Mooney Pie.
Man, that sucks. The summer flu? That... I mean, I haven't had the flu... I don't even know when the last time I had the flu was, to be honest with you. But to have it in the summertime? That's just horrible. Dark, thank you so much for the 24 euro super chat. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad to hear, though, that like it's kind of worked out. You know, you got your move done. Everything is working out. Back to streaming. Nuke the moon. Hey, Blackbird, good to see you. OBS has a memory leak? I don't know, I only ever use OBS to record. I don't use it for streaming. I use Streamlabs, which is OBS, yes, but... Alright, here we go. We're gonna blow stuff up. Oh, I can't fly anymore. Okay, that's, And I can't... Oh my god, everything feels worse when you're not in challenge mode. If the moon explodes and crashes the server, well, that's one way to end a challenge. Alright, let me just do 2 layers and then we'll just save it and weld it over and over again, right? I think this is the appropriate size here. Paint your white walls white. You gotta love that, right? Yeah, oh yeah, we're going full bomb mode here to make craters. I mean, why not, right? Just say crater. Just crater, I guess. To be technical. Make a big solid cube. Yeah, that is the plan. We'll see. Maybe this, because I know that these explosives they're very symmetrical, right? Like the explosive radius and everything generates a it generates a symmetrical crater. So we might have to get pretty creative with it and maybe use like the big ones and the small ones. Put them on pillars to fine-tune the blast radius. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to do that. I think this is good. Okay, well, you know what? Never mind. Let's go one more. Why not? We can always shave some off if we need to. Now copy the bigger slab. I could, but then I'd have to save again and again. This is good enough. So, we probably want to weld this just to be safe. Oh! Run! There you go. Remember, my motto is like, whenever you're welding, always just take a breath. Just take one deep breath before you weld. It's all you got to do. Just look at it and then figure it out. Only just started playing Scrap Mechanic. Setting up your office is fun. Got some new stuff. Oh yeah, that's always good. I mean, you've always had like a pretty beast mode computer setup, right? All right, here we go. Controlled blast number 1. Bombo. Well, even if it is bigger, the crater is still gonna... We need to use small explosives, I think. I think that's what it is. We need to use small ones. Right? Got 2 computers waiting to get the streaming set up. Oh, are you gonna have a stream computer and a gaming computer, Dark? I would love to have that. Maybe one day. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Interesting to know it's a pattern, not random. Well, that's what I was just saying, right? Is they're symmetrical. They always generate a symmetrical explosion. So that's why, like, we might have to get kind of creative with it. I was surprised at how big that explosion was on the large one, though. You were gonna type small as soon as I said it. So, I mean, right? Like, this... Like, I don't think this is much better than me building them manually, right? Like, I don't think this is better. Your gaming rig doesn't like OBS so much. This is not better. Now, that's a crater. I mean, it's symmetrical. Like, what do I do then, right? Like, at this point, it's like, okay, so then I can kind of go around... Like, in theory, I could do something like this, right? At least smoothing out these corners here. I mean, maybe this works. They're not as random, though. Dual computers in one tower? Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think the manual is better. They're predictable. What if I lower the explosive 2 blocks down? Well, no matter what, it's still going to generate this exact pattern. It's just going to do it lower. Because it's trying to do a full spherical shape like this, right? If we were to put this explosive in the center, it would just make a round symmetrical shape in all of the 3D quadrants, right? Throw in 3 more. But see, I don't think, like, it's not gonna... I don't know. I mean, obviously we're gonna blow a hole in the bottom here, but... Is the video going to be mind blown? You know what I mean? Like, look, I think making them manually is better. I think it's decided. With explosives, it's probably going to be faster. Yeah, but it's not faster if the crater sucks. Look at that mini-map picture looking good already. I think the manual is better, yeah. Make a machine to help make the craters. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Damn it. Everything reset because I left. Build the volcano, then flip. Well, this is kind of what we did with this one, right? So obviously here, at this point, we have to go through and we have to do a little bit of cleanup. But we definitely made a crater. Whoops. It's the first one that looks like a crater. I disagree. This looks pretty crater-like. Doesn't it? I need to get rid of this higher up part there. Is it just some random moon around any old planet? I mean, it's Earth's moon, right? If it's a moon base, then it's Earth moon. You still have to do a fair bit of like manual cleanup and stuff like this here, it seems, right? It's not as simple as like, oh, there it's done. Crater's good to go. You gotta put some effort into it anyway. I'm still pretty happy with the craters, though. The craterologist. Am I gonna add a view of Earth scope? That's actually a pretty good idea. I like that. I think we might have to... I mean, I want to make a star field, right? So maybe in the star field, we might be able to have a little marble. The pale blue dot. Well, not pale blue dot, but the marble. We could. A Borg cube in the sky. I mean, that would be easy if we just made a cube. Whoops. Moon is flat, Earth is round. Now the question, though, is the best way to get it up there. Because I'm realizing that this is all solid, right? I made this into a solid material. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just go overboard like this and clear it out. All right, Butch, you take it easy. Saturn, but made of blocks. That would take some time. Imagine making all those rings. This looks good. I think it'll be good. Yeah, we're gonna see how high this is actually. 8. You know the Borg cube and you've never seen Star Trek? It's funny, actually. I was gonna say the only Star Trek movie I've ever seen. I've never really watched any of the TV show. But I did watch one of the Star Trek movies, and it was the Star Trek movie that, you guessed it, included the Borgs. I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, how can you not know the Borg, right? I should add one giant crater. That's kind of what I'm trying to do right now. So it needs to go... Oh, no, that's right. There we go. Building mountains on the moon. Well, I'm not building mountains, but I'm building hills, at least, right? I think I want to grab it from here. We want it to be up by 1 block, I think. Yeah, look at that crater. Hey, Shrabagus, good to see ya. Add bits of asteroid in the middle, just tiny orange blocks. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Imperial Star Destroyer. Sounds painful to make. So we should be able to just kind of come in here now and maybe just... There we go, right? Look at that. That looks pretty cool. I decided to put some of the crater up above the lip. I think that was a good call, right? It looks like it makes more sense visually. Assimilate. Yeah, what, did the Borgs turn other people into Borgs? Is that what it was? They want everyone to be a Borg. You know, if you say the word Borg too much, you kind of get... I kind of get sick of saying it. It's only like 1 kilometer long. Save the crater to reuse. Well, no, because this crater is... I'm gonna make... If we're making craters, they're gonna be unique. Whoops, I didn't mean to do this. I like each crater to have its own... I mean, generally, maybe not the small ones, obviously, but this big one is like a unique feature, I think. There's nowhere else on the map that's gonna have a crater this large. You get Borg of it. Everyone into a burger. What kind of burger, though? Can't just be any burger. Burger. Because you don't have to sleep like right now. Ah, what a wonderful feeling. Do we want to try some of that cracked concrete down here, maybe, or what? We have the space for it. It's like I did this on purpose. The ham blurger. Have you ever gotten your prawn suit stuck in a cave with no physical way out? I can't say I have, to be honest with you. Sounds like a good time. I should have visited the Space Engineer's moon to get inspiration. I'm looking forward to eventually building a spaceship to go places, that's for sure. You're sitting in the train station waiting for your colleague to arrive from Vienna. That was such a fancy sentence. I'm waiting for my friend from Vienna. Bob's Burger reference. Man, I love Bob's Burgers. Unfortunately, there's only like it's not on Netflix anymore, is it? I think Netflix lost pretty much everything that it had going for it, so love Bob's Burgers. You either until now. You were supposed to be in Vienna, were you? So obviously that is going to we're going to carve away all of that stuff and make it more organic. H. John Benjamin, isn't it? Or is it John H. Benjamin? Whatever it is. He is really good at, I mean, it's actually crazy as a voice actor. He's probably like, I'm assuming he's probably #1 paid voice actor like in the industry today, right? Like he must be. I can't imagine anyone more on demand than he is when it comes to voice stuff. It's actually impressive. Now Netflix has One Piece. I know, I was saying I just finished it yesterday, and now what? I have to wait another 2 years for more? It's horrible. Trying to lower these a little bit. Get rid of that volcano shape. Bradley Cooper? Who is Bradley Cooper? The guy who voices Doofenshmirtz? What the hell? Are you guys just making stuff up? Simpsons voice actors make bank. No, I know, but I mean, like, when you hear, like, his voice is in so many shows, you know? What's his name? The guy that does, the guy that does Ren and Stimpy. Is that Bradley Cooper? You've never seen One Piece? Yeah, I mean, if you've never seen any of the anime, I would suggest that the live action is really worth your time. It's a lot of fun. It's a good show. Worth the most or the highest paid? I just mean the most in demand. The most employed voice actor. It's from Phineas and Ferb. After My Time? Yeah, that was definitely after my time. Dan Povenheimer? Harry the Platypus? I still haven't watched any of the new Futurama because I don't have Hulu. Hey, J-Man, good to see you. Rocket Raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy? Still not too sure. The voice actors for The Simpsons. Yeah, that's it. Billy West. I don't know why I couldn't think of his name. Billy West is one of the... Well, he's one of the ones. Because he's the one... He did... Because not only, like... He's been in the industry for a long time, too, right? Because he did Ren and Stimpy and stuff. Now, I was never a fan of Ren and Stimpy growing up. I was never a fan of it. But that still is not to say that He had amazing work there. Trying to build up various landscaping areas. Hey Andrew, it's going good. When we're about to finish, can you give a bird's eye view? Well, I mean, there's not really going to be all that much to see for now. But I mean, look at that. It's starting to look like a moon, right? Right? Somebody agree with me, for the love of God. Phineas and Ferb is enjoyable as an adult. Hey Orion, you missed the space live stream with the space engineers? Don't worry, there'll be more. There will be more. Filled with 35-year-olds only. Hey Tanda, good to see you, man. How's the vacation going? What am I building? I'm building a new hide-and-seek map that is supposed to look like the surface of the moon. This is a good crater here. Look at that. You can have multiple buttons in here. Should there be a task to complete in order? Wow, I don't know about that yet. We're not going to start thinking about the end of the challenge before we've even started thinking about the beginning of the challenge. We will get there. I guess we don't need much height, do we? I'm just trying to think of like where the map should end and how big it should be. But I realize, I mean, it's easier just to make it a box, you know what I mean? Like make it a square and not like a fully rounded shape. Switching PCs? Pedro Pascal? Yeah, he kind of appeared out of nowhere, didn't he? Never heard of him, and then all of a sudden it's like it's all anyone can talk about is that guy. Oh, oh, I see. This is what's going on here. I think I'm gonna have to build this up. I wasn't sure if I'm gonna fully build up the corners or not, but I realize it's probably for the best here to fill these in. Moonfest, Moonbow Summit. You're talking about a Moonbow meetup. Is that what you're saying right now? Is that what you're alluding to at the moment? A Moonbow meetup. He finally got his break recently? Is that what it is? I mean, I guess from The Mandalorian, right? That's kind of where it all kicked off for him, eh? They don't get much recognition in Europe. I mean, I think it's vice versa. I mean, it's not everything is going to connect with all the different cultures, right? When it comes to like Europe and North America. Like, look at Doctor Who, one of the worst shows ever made. You know, I only said that because I know a lot of people in chat live in Europe, and I can only imagine that you guys all go to bed and you kiss your Doctor Who poster good night. Right? Gonna get canceled. War up in here. One of the most neglected shows. You don't like Doctor Who? But are you European, Mateus? All right, do you live in Europe? You love Doctor Who? Yes, indeed you are. Get the paddy wagon. That guy right there. He doesn't like Doctor Who. I've never actually really watched much Doctor Who, to be honest with you. I think I like the concept, though. John Wayne's grandson is the body actor for Mandalorian. Yeah, I realize here we need to kind of shelf this a little bit more. It's kind of just turning into a wall on the outside of the map. And I'm okay with having like a graded kind of slope of some sort going towards this side of the map, but I obviously don't want it to just be a complete wall. Pirates of the Caribbean fan? I mean, how can you not like Pirates of the Caribbean? Or is it Pirates of the... Wait, is it Caribbean or Caribbean? It's Caribbean, right? Why am I saying Caribbean? Pirates of the Caribbean. Some people say Caribbean. Is it both? A Gatling gun that places blocks? I feel like there's a mod for that. Sounds like Zapekist. Depends on where you learn to talk. On Earth! Just like data and data. The first 3 movies were fine? What, a Pirates of the Caribbean? I mean, for me, those are the kind of movies that I enjoy. I enjoy watching them because, like, it's just like an action movie to some degree, you know? Action adventure. It's just fun to, like, go along with the adventure and not think too hard about it. Pirates of some sort of sea. You hate the way Americans say... I don't want to say it. I'm not American, though, so I guess I can get away with saying it how I need to say it. Well, I mean, it's obviously router. I mean, there's... It's not router. Not data and data, not data, data. I know. You know, look, see, I was making a joke by saying it the same way twice. And I got you good. Got you good. Got it. It's either spaceship or moon base. Moon base. Router. Router. You keep telling yourself that? Not US American, but American. I mean, you can say North American. I'm North American. You prefer to wait in line, not queue? Yeah, and I put my spare tire in the trunk, not the boot. How does it rent the moon base? It's expensive. That's all that you need to know. IQ. I despise Q. There's too many goddamn U's and E's in one word. Hey, Shrew. Yeah, we're doing a moon base. A moon base hide and seek map. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I'm just going to build this corner all the way up to the same height as the actual crater level here. Just to do it, right? Just to say it's done. Frunk kind of guy. And you do not go to the loo? Nope. Never. Share the vowels. Yeah, man, some other words. I know there are a lot of other words out there that could use a vowel or two. Why do they have to hoard all the vowels? Hide a cactus as an Easter egg? Maybe, because I was thinking one of the parts of the space or the moon base could be like a science lab, and maybe in the science lab they have like plants and stuff like that, and maybe one of the plants will be the cactus from the Wild West one. That could be pretty funny. My moon pyramid is very convincing. Yeah, we're gonna have to go through here, obviously, and like this is gonna take some time. Whoa, look at that little hollow spot down there. Blue moon cacti. Oh, you think they should be not the green one? Don't forget to save. I have to save if I ever like leave or test, so at least it's gonna get done no matter what. British are pretty vulgar, pretty funny people. Oh, trust me, I'm a huge fan of Monty Python. You know, huge fan. I might have even watched more Monty Python than some of you Europeans even. How many hours have I put into this map? We just started today, Sean. So 2 hours almost. The lunar pyramid has many secrets. It's definitely a lot of work to create organic landscapes and stuff like that in the game, right? I think we're chewing a lot more than we can fit in our mouth here, it seems like, when it comes to building. But I say that, and I'm still willing and accepting of the work that it's going to take to get to where we need to in this map, right? It's Pitten. You're definitely a bit of an Anglophile yourself, except the Cockney accent. Are you suggesting coconuts migrate? Does a swallow not fly north during the change of the season? That's not exactly the words, but something like that. Hey, Billar, good to see you. Charlie, welcome back. We are the knights who say nee. We demand a shrubbery. A shrubbery. Coconuts. Bringing a bit of space engineers into scrap mechanic. Well, this was something we were kind of talking about doing even before I started playing Space Engineers, I think. When we were kind of talking about different ideas for, you know, hide and seek maps. Couldn't think of the word for a second. Whatever this thing is I'm doing right now. It's a language that developed in the sewers and managed to crawl its way out. Damn. 'Tis just a flesh wound. A flesh wound? Your arm's fallen off. One day, son, all of this will be yours. What? The curtains? Oh, man. Space Engineers has monoliths? What, that you can, like, find? What's my motivation for making this map? It's, I wasn't ready for this question. Holy crap. You know, I'm just having some fun building a moon base. I mean, honestly, the motivation is because making hide and seek maps is an insane amount of fun. It's a lot of fun. It's a very creative endeavor, and I've been really enjoying it. and I want to keep doing it. And to be honest with you, I don't really know what else to build in this game anymore. You know, to be motivated to build in this game is a whole other ball game. Game. Can be measured in years. I don't know about years. Have you got anything without spam? No spam? Well, can I have the spam and eggs and spam, but hold the spam? No spam. Spam, spam, wonderful spam. I know a lot of Monty Python. I've watched a lot of Monty Python. All of it. Piston engines. The nice who say icky pikang zoopok zoom boom. You were singing the song right when I started. Spam, marvelous spam. Don't jinx it. Your drop pod has coordinates for a base for the monoliths. Yo, Deadpool. With the 5.
How do you know if someone's a Monty Python fan? Don't worry, they'll tell you, and then they'll say, and now for something completely different.
Deadpool, thank you for the $5 super chat. You're so right. She's got huge tracts of land. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the notifications. I don't know why they're so delayed. It's not my fault, I swear. Spamming my own video. All right, we gotta make this more organic here. Am I right, people, or am I right? I think the easiest way to do it is to just do these long segments like this, right? And just work your way down. Yeah, I don't know what's up with the alerts. Monty Python is where all your humor comes from. A large part of my sense of humor and stuff comes from Monty Python as well. Absolutely. Oh, it's kind of nice building organic shapes because, like, I don't have to sit here and measure a million times. You don't have to be like, oh, wait, was this 6 on this side and 6 on this side? Oh, no, what was the length again? I can't remember. Just build, put some blocks down. Does it look like a moon? Yes, all right, you're on the right track. That and Mel Brooks. Yeah, there's definitely, excuse me, Mel Brooks definitely has some movies that I do enjoy. I mean, Spaceballs, right? You can't go wrong with Spaceballs. Am I gonna make it a sardines map? Probably not, Noah. I don't think that's my favorite. It's not the way I actually enjoy playing hide and seek. You know, it's a way to play it for sure, but it's not my preferred method anyway. So I probably wouldn't design a map around that style. Not to say I never would, but it's not my thing. Yo, Blake with the 2!
I didn't expect a sort of Spanish Inquisitor.
Blake, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate that. Nobody suspects the Spanish Inquisition. The Larch? What the hell is that? The voodoo that you do so well. History of the world and so much more. Are we gonna use this map for a multiplayer Monday video? Oh, I'm sure eventually. We still haven't. We'll do the whatchamacallit? The Wild West map. We still haven't done that yet either. So let's try and flip this one over as well. I don't think we've actually flipped over this small one. This should make a better crater, right? He doesn't know the Larch? I don't actually, unless it's something I'm not. Like, maybe I'm misremembering something, but it doesn't sound familiar to me. It was a Monty Python sketch? Why do I not remember that? They both did it? I mean, I certainly remember the Monty Python one, that's for sure. They randomly said the Larch. I'm gonna have to rewatch that one. Because I don't remember it. And I don't like not remembering something like that. Let's put a crater here. Number 1, the Larch in a slideshow. Mel Brooks did a song about it. How to recognize different types of trees from quite a long way away. That must have been around the same season. You remember the sketch where it's like the military is developing a joke that's so funny that when you hear it, it kills you. So they had people were like crafting the joke and dying as they were developing it. And then they had to it was like multiple people had parts of the joke and they assembled it. That's episode 1. No, I know that's Monty Python. That's why I'm talking about it. Is this gonna fit? And then they had people translate it, and then the people would read the joke in a language they didn't understand. Oh man. This makes me want to watch some more Monty Python at some point. Okay, this is one of those craters that does not flip well. You guys know those types of craters, right? Well, this is one of them. They have to work in shifts, yeah. Yeah, one man read 2 words and had to be hospitalized for 6 weeks. Wonder if I should just make another crater and then do the flip upside down technique again. It's looking like a moon surface. The Larch was from episode 3. Mel Brooks is still alive? Yeah, he's been around for a while, I guess. Number 1, The Larch. Yeah, I mean, I've seen that. I'm gonna have to rewatch that one. Some of their sketches aren't as funny as some of the other ones. You know what I mean? Like, not every sketch is gonna be gold. Might cry. Something roughly about this size here. We're gonna make another crater here. Whoops. And we're gonna do it the same way we did it with the big one. We're just gonna build it up, and then we will, of course, flip it over like a dome. It's 20 seconds long. Okay, so yeah, I'm not gonna remember all of those short sketches. I mean, especially when you consider the Flying Circus, right? Because the Flying Circus, it's like ADHD sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, when you're watching that show, like, you know, and now for something completely different, you know? Like, you don't know what's gonna happen next. Because they'll be in a sketch. And you'll be like, oh, the sketch is getting good. The sketch is building up. And then they'll just end it. And then go to something different. Just when you thought there was a story developing. Let's see what this looks like upside down now. Looking like a donut. Minecraft confirmed? Aw, of course it's in pieces. Damn it. Can I put this back together? I don't think I'm gonna be able to put this back together. Maybe I will. Probably not. Get the super glue. That's the worst creator I've ever seen in my life. You know what? Maybe it just doesn't have to be upside down. No, it probably should. I do agree that the craters do look better when they're upside down. This time we're going to connect them. Yeah, I know. We'll connect them. I'll make sure of it. This will be the better one. Maybe even the best one. Make an auto clicker for my G502. It's okay. I can click the button. Maybe I'm going too slow. Maybe you gotta go faster, right? If you go too slow, then starts to go in the wrong spot, maybe. Okay, that's not good there. But you only get 100 million clicks on your mechanical mouse. And I'm keeping track of every single one. I'm at 99.997632 thousand, or million, I mean, clicks in. Or left, I mean. I know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's why it's not going good. Okay, hold on. I'm an idiot. You have to keep it flat if you're gonna do this. If you have your block in the orientation like this, it's gonna go all wonky. I have to keep the blocks flat so they don't build vertically. That's why it was going so bad. Why is my finger sore? Need some teardrop craters for the angled impacts as well. Oh, there we go. This is better. This is the way it was supposed to be. This makes more sense. I understand now why the craters were looking so bad. I have an excuse now. Okay, this makes more sense, because this is taking a lot longer, too. And the other way, I was like, wow, this is so tall, so fast. Well, except for when you do that. See, that's why you can't click too fast. If you click too fast, you start making these big stacks, right? And you don't want these big stacks. I mean, not yet, anyway. You have to kind of gradually build up to them. Just place a giant semicircle thing down and place blocks around it. Yeah, but I'm just going for the really messy style organic crater. And plus, I don't feel like making circles. Trackball makes circles pretty good. Okay. There we go. Let's hope it's all connected. Please, for the love of God, be connected. The Moonbow Moonbase sardines. I don't think we're going to be doing sardines. I'm not designing it with sardines in mind anyway. All right, it's all one piece. Yeah. Hey, one piece. Monkey D. Luffy. Cover the bottom to make sure. Too late. We'll do it live. Comes full circle. The One Piece is real. Yeah, look at that. That's a good crater. Good crater. Oh, Blue Flame, you're not wrong. I bet you that would be crazy, actually. Yeah, make something with cardboard and then have something convert it to concrete. That's a lot of work, though. Sounds like a lot of work. So, tumbleweeds. We're gonna have some tumbleweeds in space, are we? Is that what you're suggesting right now? Look, there we go. Look how easy it is to add a crater. And now we just flush it up. Right? Look at that. This is... You know, I'm gonna be honest. This is going better than I thought it was going to. I wasn't sure how difficult or tedious or time-consuming, for that matter, making these craters was going to be. But discovering the, you know, just click like a maniac and put the blocks down and who cares? That's the technique right there. Are we adding cannons? All your One Piece knowledge and facts? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me that you're having a hard time with that. If there's anything that has a very dedicated and committed fan base, I think it's safe to say the One Piece fan base fits that bill. I think we'll do the cracked stone down here as well, right? Tumble stones. Will I play them? Oh yeah, Emil is... Yeah, we definitely will be playing the maps and stuff like that. And so what if I have an advantage? I deserve it. What's on the menu for the build today? Yeah, Tendo, we're working on a new hide and seek map right now, and it's a... we're going for like a moon base kind of theme here. So right now we're working a lot on the surface of the moon, essentially. Trying to get it detailed. It's going to take some time, you know, because like even... It might not seem like much, but even just these like corners and stuff like that, like we're going to be working out through this and trying our best to make it look more organic, you know, by rounding, adding more, etc., etc. Trey cool. Hey, Chris, good to see you. I'm having a wonderful day, thank you. So hot. Chris, we were talking about that at the beginning of the stream, actually. Everyone is suffering from some massive heat waves right now. Like, I don't know if it was in the news or not, but I know we were given, at least on my desktop. My desktop has a little weather thing, and I can look at it, and it says it's a heat warning. So I don't know if that's just my computer making stuff up, or if someone actually acknowledges those statements and publishes them. Or is it just like an automatic system that's like, hey, it looks like it's going to be hot today. Heat warning. Serbia is beautiful. Yeah, you were saying, Jada was saying you might have some, you have some pictures and stuff that you're going to show us at some point. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Things will get warmer. Yeah, I was reading up on it a bit. Technically, we are still in the... we're at the tail end of an ice age. Like, we are still technically in an ice age because we still have polar caps. So we still have ice on the planet. So we're actually coming out of an ice age, slowly. You've been above the wet bulb temperature for the past 3 months? Jeez. Show it on the disc? Yeah, for sure, for sure. Your machine was pumping heat out? A nice age? Depends on who you ask. We'll just meet this up right here to the corner. It's a little messy down in this spot here, but that's alright. Because honestly, it's not really that big of a deal if it is this way, because as we add hiding spots and stuff, we're going to get really like into the nitty-gritty of all this anyway. Or we're going back into one. I don't think we're going back into one. I think we're slowly coming out of one. That place is screwed. Well, I mean, we do have we obviously are near the ocean, but we do have high parts that aren't that wouldn't be in the risk zone anyway. Like I think I'm pretty sure our house is relatively well above sea level. You're gonna have a beachfront? Can't wait. Yeah, my property value is gonna skyrocket once I have the beach view. Terrible. We are around 7,000 to 8,000 years from another small ice age. Do I have to wait that long? What would I say my exact elevation is? Wouldn't you like to know? I think we'll keep going with the cracked stone, or cracked concrete. I kind of like it like that. A little Sputnik space station hidden somewhere. Well, we're gonna have, like, this is gonna have a moon base on it with all sorts of, like, technology in various areas and stuff. It'll be pretty cool. Just gonna put some... We need to have a little bit of the top of this crater here. Can we make it ice themed so you can feel cold? You should have seen me earlier. I was hugging my AC unit on stream. All depends on a lot of different variables. Oh, I know that. That's for sure. Automated crater doors? What the hell is an automated crater door? I'm gonna have some cool like the bases and stuff like that. The moon bases and all the doors are gonna be automated. Moon rover included on the map. We were talking about a moon rover. I think we're gonna have a drivable moon rover. It's gonna have to happen. You're 5 meters below sea level. Where do you live? Atlantis? Let's round out these corners now. Missile silos. Centralized heating and air conditioning. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing a lot from the guy, the viewers in Europe and stuff like that. You guys never really needed, in Europe, you never really need AC units and stuff like that. But now with these, rising temperatures and such, it's becoming a problem. Might be tough with the blocky terrain. Well, I mean, let's be real here, Scott. I don't think, if they can't drive it, that's okay. But we can say it's there, and that's all that matters. Because, I mean, realistically, they shouldn't... you're not going to be driving it generally anyway, right? But there will be a hiding spot in it. You don't have AC, you just suffer in the UK? I know, apparently that's the way you guys do it out there. Your username isn't copying? You can name yourself whatever you want, man. You guys can have Moonboy in your name if you want. I can't stop you guys. You've narrowed down where you live by half of the Netherlands. Are you guys talking about doxing right now? Stop doxing! Is that what's going on in chat? Can we do a collab? Why do you want to do a collab with me? A heat wave in London is just Tuesday in Florida? Yeah, Florida gets hot. That's no doubt. Yo, LG! The 32 months! Hey, yo, look what time it is again. I finally remember 32 months ago when I sent my first ever super chat on your Twitch and subscribed for the first time, LG. Thank you so much for the 32 months. Can we get some revival baguettes in the chat for LG? I'm getting hungry and I need to see pictures of food. Please. Send food pics. Should you name your child Moonbo to carry on my greatness? What are you implying? You're saying that like I'm on my deathbed. Should I name my firstborn Moonbo to carry on your legacy? I'm still alive. Send noodles. Do you want to visit Europe? Which country? I never really specifically had any intentions on going to Europe, to be honest. Hey, Verstappen, good to see you. I need to taste real chocolate. Come to the UK. Is it? Wait, is it the UK or just come to UK? Is it? It's the UK, the United Kingdom. Don't go to Europe. Whoa, whoa! Explain that to everybody in Europe right now, Chris. Have fun with that. You said it, not me. Which countries have I been to? I've actually really only been to the US and Canada, I think. It's the UK. You're in Europe? I'm angry and I'm in Europe. What's the map going to be based on? Just whatever. Can you make it a pitch black in challenge mode with mods? I don't think so. Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, challenge mode is not very mod friendly as far as I'm aware. Do go to Europe? I mean, I wouldn't mind going to Europe. I just, like I said, I've never actually pinpointed where I would want to go. Realistically, the way you have to decide if you're going to go to Europe, you basically just have to make the decision as to like what kind of accent do you want to listen to on your whole trip, you know? What kind of accent do you want to deal with for the 2 weeks that you're on vacation? We should do Oktoberfest. Loved it last time. You've only been outside of Europe a couple times? I mean, Europe has so many countries and stuff in it, so compact. You feel like you could do a world tour without leaving Europe. What kind of food you want to eat? You vote the Dutch accent? Well, yeah, you gotta have priorities. You gotta know how to travel, right? No, it's true. The food one is actually a much better gauge of, like, where you would want to travel. And as far as I'm aware, like, Europe is not really... doesn't have the most exciting cuisine. I don't want to eat mashed potatoes the whole time I'm there. You love traveling? Yeah, the only traveling I did, like when it comes to, like, extensive amounts of traveling was when I was in the Navy. Let's connect these two spots together. Russian dumplings are the best. I don't think I've ever had that. Fish and chips are nice. I'm not a big... I don't eat seafood, so... So we should go to Spain or something, maybe? You want to try that chocolate cigar? Was it? Yeah, what's the name of that restaurant? La Boca, right? La Boca. 5-star Michelin restaurant. They have a dessert cigar that has a cigar smoke infused into it. And it costs like $120 or something. Ooh, I'm gonna connect it over here as well, actually. This is looking good. Go to England to find you? Knock, knock! Who's that at the door? It's Moonbo! Nothing weird or creepy about that. Excuse me. No, thank you. A witchy woman. Netherlands is top tier. Visit Axolot HQ in Stockholm. Just gonna bang on the windows. What are you guys doing in there? I can see you in there. What are you doing? I think I want to drop this down a notch. I know you're in there. I'll show up to your door if I catch you unsubbing. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm actually losing like 200-300 subscribers a month. So, you know, I've done a lot of traveling. I've done a lot of traveling in the recent months. A lot of unsubs. So if you want to visit from Moonbo, yeah, I got a busy itinerary. Lots of visits. There wouldn't be anyone. Looks like they're all on holiday. Boy, I gotta say, this moon surface is, it's something. It's looking good, though. We'll get a couple more craters in there. You'll make me a cup of tea. Feed and house me? Live on your food bill? 4 years. Let's go golf. Yeah, I've been wanting to go to the driving range for a while, actually. I know, LG. Oh, I know. That's what I was saying. You can do like you can basically do like a world tour and never leave Europe, you know, and you'll feel like you've traveled the world. Because there's so many different places and so many different countries and cultures. It's crazy. Hey, Andrew. See you later, eh? Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Would it be better if Axolot was constantly on vacation, or if Axolot is constantly working and gets out updates as often as they do? Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know what the better answer is. That was like a broken thing there. It's looking more and more like the moon. Oh yeah, I mean, I knew this wasn't going to be a very fast, like, you know, I knew this was not going to be quick. I knew this was going to be kind of slow, maybe even a little boring, you know, trying to recreate something like the moon surface in Scrap Mechanic, which is a game that uses blocks. Not the smartest decision. You can drive for 10 hours and not leave Texas. Yeah, but isn't there something to be said about Texas and big things and, you know, big country? The mountain. Oh, I know. There's a lot of work to be done on the squareness of all this stuff. We're getting there. It's a process, like I said. You can see, though, as we chip away, you can see it rounding, right? You know what I mean? Like, you can see that inorganic, boxy shape slowly go away. Takes time. More than 10 hours? Why isn't it made out of cheese, though? We already talked about this, Noah. We're gonna hide a cheese block somewhere, okay? There will be cheese. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. You can do donuts for 10 hours and not leave Michigan? You know how to do donuts? It's easy to drive in circles. Hey, we've got some of those here too, actually. I think we probably adopted them from Europe. As far as I'm aware, I think Europe was kind of some of the first... I mean, Europe is such an old place that, I mean, obviously they probably pioneered a lot of the conventions that we know from the Industrial Revolution, like roadways and stuff, right? Because that's where all that stuff was invented. Big cities add hours. Their food source is a cheese mine. Need more crater. Hey, let's see. So we obviously got some squareness here that we still need to work on, right? It doesn't take much to just come here and, whoops, quickly kind of open it up. I feel like I might not even have to paint this concrete at all, to be honest. We might not have to paint it at all. They use them completely wrong. Like the drivers or the way they implement them? Like the government. Still your pyramid square? A random walk wouldn't be a bad thing. I'm actually probably going to get rid of them from the Wild West map. Well, maybe. They just... When you start the challenge, there's like this giant spike of lag. And I think spawning the walks contributes to that a little bit. Yeah, we gotta round this out more. Okay, it's this side here. I'm kind of screwed up on this side a little bit, I think. Oh, one thing that you can actually do to help this is... it's okay to actually have, like, pieces like this jut out. Because I can easily just kind of do something like that. I guess I'm trying to avoid, this two-stack. Yeah, the way they use them in some places while on the roundabout, they give way to people coming onto the roundabout. See, that's crazy. That wouldn't make sense to me. You deleted all of your walks? Yeah, I was saying I might do it too. Have I tried it without the well? No, I still have to get rid of it. You can make it so that the walks... Well, that's actually how it works, Deadtool. None of the actionable pieces start until the challenge begins anyway, so that's what I meant though, is like when you start the challenge, there's a big lag spike because that's the moment that it spawns everything in and also activates all of the breakable materials. All right, Blake, you take it easy, eh? It was good seeing you. Hey, Ashley Buckle, glad to hear that. Eh? I'm happy you enjoy the content, and it's nice to hear that it brings some happy moments, some good laughs. I think we have a good time doing Multiplayer Monday. I mean, I think we're at the point now. We've been doing Multiplayer Monday so long now that, like, it's gotten to the point where it's like we're not even really making content. We're just hanging out, having a laugh, you know. Trying to keep the humor up. Just for the record as well, if anyone ever has anything to say about this moon, and oh, the moon doesn't look very much like a moon, I'm just gonna say it's from a different planet. It's not Earth's moon. So I have a way out. No matter what you have to say about this, I've got a way out. Dreadlord, we tried doing that, and the major problem is that the explosives are way too consistent. They are perfectly symmetrical explosions, you know, and so it would take just as much time to fix it all up as it would to just make one manually. It's looking really good already. I think it is. Honestly, like I said, I knew that this was gonna be a slow burn build to start, but as we progress and add more, it'll just get better and better. I might make the map a little bit longer too, actually. Kind of like looking at this. We'll have to see. It isn't delicious cheese. That's a space station. It's a moonbow moon. That is the technical term, actually. Okay, I'm kind of just building a lip here now for no reason. I'm going to stop that. Because I'm not. One of Jupiter's moons. But yeah, the point is, I'm going to spin whatever narrative I have to make this look good. Well, it's very blocky, Moonbow. Well, I was going for a Minecraft-inspired theme. A bow moon? Do you think Scrap Mechanic will come to Xbox? No, I don't think so. I don't think it'll ever be on Xbox. And the reason why I say that, though, it has nothing to do with the developers or making it for the Xbox. It's just I think this game is too heavy for an Xbox. Like, computers with top-of-the-line, like, hardware easily starts to chug along and overheat when you're working in this game, right? So I just can't see Xbox handling this game. Imagine the poor Xbox. Yeah, have you ever heard of the Red Ring of Death? The Switch. What's that? These large flat spots with a slight gradient look the most natural. Well, that's what I'm going for. Yeah, definitely. And this is what I was saying about like the stuff that I learned from the previous hide and seek map, and to like where we are now with this one. I'm trying to give a lot more respect to the natural landscape of something. There's a reason why there's very little sandbox games on consoles. All those consoles have burned to the ground. Space Engineers is available on Xbox. I mean, I feel like Space Engineers is, I mean, I guess, yeah. I don't know, I guess it's... Scrap Mechanic just doesn't have those complexity limits, you know? You really like the hot tubs? These are actually going to be springs, natural springs. Just so you know. Let's go to the bottom of these craters here. I just want to see if it's worth painting them a darker color. I think so. Yeah. It could even actually... I might even be able to get away with, like, painting some of these, like, the bottom layers like this even. I don't know, though. I mean, I'm trying here, I guess. Do a little tester. Yeah, I like that. No Mechanic Sky. No Man's Sky. I've never actually played No Man's Sky. Ever celebrated your name day? What the hell is a name day? Sounds made up. Kind of lacking. We're lacking in some roundness here. I could accentuate the shadows with darker paint. Well, the thing is, the shadows, if it'd be real, like I said before, it'd be so cool if you could change certain things, like when it comes to time of day, the angle of the shadows. Like, what if I did want to have these shadows much longer, you know? Maybe one day. Maybe not. But maybe. Can't go fast enough to kill someone. What? Namesakes Day is a Christian thing where you celebrate the person you were named after? Oh, I see. So we're talking about, like, people who were named Matthew. People who were named, Isaac. Is there, like, what? Isaac, Matthew, Jonathan. Old Johnny boy. You can change time of day in Minecraft? Well, la-dee-da with your fancy schmancy Minecraft. Leonard? Is Leonard one? Is Leonard one? Really? Would have never thought that. Okay, we're seeing some symmetry here. Matthew the tax collector. Any biblically related name. I mean, I know my name is Justin. I don't know if I'm named after someone. I know it's derived from the term justice. You can sort of get around that by building a massive light source and block out the skybox. Well, oh, I'm gonna be... well, even the light source you would have to have a modded light source. You would have to have a modded light source, I guess. So you're not wrong, that's true. Yeah, that's crazy. Traffic saves lives, people. You're named after Saint Leonard? I look more like a Brandon. I'm not looking like a Brandon. Just in case. Just in time. Shut up. Saint Rocky Balboa. The patron saint of face punching. Adrian! Merry Christmas! That's what a Brandon would say. Just in the nick of time. Hey, Spy Cakes, how's it going? We're not actually in space, I know. Kind of clickbaity. Moon base, no moon. Like, should there be debris? Maybe a little bit. Just in time. There's some martyr called Justin, is there? Must have better been a good cause. Yeah, Delana, we're trying to do like a moon base, moon themed hide and seek map. This is our second hide and seek map. This one's gonna be different, like similar but different at the same time. It's gonna be smaller. I think this map is gonna be a bit smaller, so it's not gonna take as long. Because not only is it going to be smaller, but I think just visually it'll appear more simplified as well. Yeah, Spy, I think, I don't know about the aliens. I know some people were saying we got to put some aliens or something somewhere, but we're definitely going to have, like, I mean, you know, the actual, there's going to be, it's going to be more sci-fi than anything else, so it's not going to, like, we're not trying to follow specific realism or anything necessarily. But having like a futuristic moon base with automatic doors and stuff, lots of hiding spots. I think it'll be a lot of fun. Just trying to capture some organic shapes. No, it's gonna be normal gravity. Moonbo was just in time for Christmas. Oh yeah. I was a little early because I couldn't bear the thought of missing a Christmas, you know? Can't live like that. He was supposed to be a Brandon. No, I don't think so. I think they had some different... There were some various names lined up, I think, that weren't just Justin. I don't remember them, though. This isn't a recreation of the NASA set. It was suggested that people, the players, start in a movie set, and then you like enter the moon. Oh, my back. Your last name is Grabman? Yeah, Sean, you're gonna go see Al Stewart? Wait, Al Stewart. That sounds familiar. What song does he sing? He must have some songs that are well known, right? You were named after a country singer, so you can't speak for anything. Is your name Billy Ray? Hey, Billy Ray, get over here. Yo, Deto with a 5. I'm gonna wait for this one. I'm not even gonna read this one. I don't want to spoil it. You say it's a joke? It's cringe enough? Oh, God. We will all be the judge of that. Let's hear this. Let's hear it.
Did you hear about Justin's obsession with watches? He always wears 3 of them, just in case he loses track of time. Get it just in case.
Deadpool, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. I'm speechless right now, to be honest with you. I have no words. So all I'm gonna do is thank you for the super chat, and we're gonna move on from that. Thank you, Deadpool. I appreciate that. Did I make the moon flat because the Earth is flat? I had no name for 2 days. Look at that. I'm a mystery man. I was Joe Blogs. Little Joe Bloggins here. Joe Bloggin. What's going on here? This looks a little messy. Better than being named whatever the hell that is? Yeah, you're not wrong about that. Hey, I'm not complaining about my name. Don't get it mixed up here. I've got a great name. You know what? My name is better than your name! There! I said it. I've been thinking it this whole time. I'm finally just admitting it. Gotta bring this back a bit more here. We need more rounding. River Ocean? Oh, that sounds like a pretty badass name, to be honest. Should have kept it. Back to Monty Python. I think we've strayed away from Monty Python for long enough. It's time to bring it back. We're off to Camelot. Is that Camelot? Yes, it is. It's just a model. His name was Michael. Make it inside a giant dome. The moon base. Well, no, it's not gonna be a giant dome. The moon base is gonna be like a modular looking kind of thing, you know? I think we're definitely gonna want the map to be a little bit bigger, because I'm looking to try and find room for like another crater or two. And if I'm being honest, I'm not really seeing all that much space, so I think I'm gonna extend it just a little bit more. Imagine the hell that kid went through. I mean, I guess at that point, the parents were just kind of ignorant, or what? They didn't realize what kind of a mistake they had made? I mean, obviously someone had to be named that originally at one point for them to be like, wait, do you see what we can do with that? That name has been ruined forever. This is enough craters. The moon isn't that crater filled. I'm pretty sure it has a lot of craters. Call me crazy, but I think they've counted how many craters are on the moon, haven't they? They actually have the number of craters on the moon. Hey, Renergy, good to see you. Bubby, what's up with you? Your middle name 2 times the length of your given and surname combined. Just cut it in half. There's some distance between them. Well, you realize that this is not real life, right? This is not real. You don't have a middle name? Honestly, you don't really need a middle name. I'm pretty sure the middle name was invented just so that way when someone was really angry with you, they had an extra word to say angrily. It's just a theory. Only 9,133 to go. So, how about we do inside the giant pinball machine? That sound good to you guys? We'll switch it to the giant pinball machine. Don't make me regret my decision. That's how the chancla was invented. It's just a cultural difference at that point. La chancla. Space Cadet pinball? That would be a throwback. Yeah, I think I'm gonna build it up here like this as well. Moon and space pinball machine. I think I need to make... I guess we could have one more big crater. I'm thinking one more crater somewhere around... I guess, yeah, one more crater around here. Another crater down here. And then that leaves, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 craters. That's pretty good. Aren't we all just in a pinball machine? Do you ever get tired of Scrap Mechanic all the time, Classy? Absolutely, yeah. I've been playing this game for like 4,000 or 5,000 hours or whatever it is. Yeah, I get bored. A crater inside of a crater? That is a common thing. That's not wrong, yep. Craters inside of craters. The valley in the middle could go deeper for some more oh, you mean these areas here? Change the elevation? I'm assuming this is what you're talking about. This section here, eh? Lower that down a bit or something. Grid out the area that I want my map to be? No, I mean, it doesn't have to be that formally laid out, right? Like, as far as, like, scale and stuff goes, I think we can be a little more generous with the freeform, right? You just have to, I have to go around here like this and get rid of all those 2 steps. A lot of these places, like, see, like, I mean, this is clearly way more than 2 step, but like, see what I mean? Like, I have to go around a lot of these areas here. And basically what I have to do is just create these, like, round moments, you know? Like that. build a habitat in the big crater in the center. Well, there's gonna be... I don't know if I'm gonna build in the craters necessarily, like when it comes to the base stuff. It'll probably be on the outside more than anything. Or like in the areas that aren't craters, I guess. Just in case your power craps out when you're getting stormy weather. A crater in the corner where only some of it's in the map? No, I wouldn't want to do that. Okay, we're gonna do another big crater, I guess. Maybe we should have saved that one in the end, but that's fine. We're gonna do another big crater here. And we'll do the flip upside down technique as well. I'm loving this crater building technique, though. I gotta say. It's a good one. Even though it can get kind of messy at times. We're gonna do one more big crater and then two small ones. I should build the lunar lander? Well, I'm gonna do some... Like, we're gonna do spacecraft and stuff of some sort, for sure. It's just, I don't think I'm gonna be aiming to, like, recreate the real-life, units, you know? It's not really my goal is not to kind of, like, harness or emulate realism in this. Or... more, I should say, I'm not trying to derive it from anything that exists in real life, you know? Aside from the fact that it's a moon that exists, yes. I could cut out each crater and save them. I probably could, but I like the idea of making a new crater from scratch, right? Like, creating those variances and that organic nature that I'm talking about, you know, where it's like, no two crater here is alike. The same way that would probably be true in real life, right? Getting there. Maybe I'll click a little faster. Hand. Getting tired. Oh, you're trying to make a terrain generator with blocks? I guess that would be pretty simple, wouldn't it? I mean, it's simple. I say simple, you know. I'm like, were you able to use noise maps to generate your terrains, or like what mapping were you using? I'm curious. My craters are all becoming a bit too round. What, are you still, what do you mean? Like, you're still on about having one of those teardrop ones? Is that what you're saying? Really want a teardrop? Anyone else getting dizzy? Noise maps? That's pretty cool that you can do that in Scrap Mechanic. A side crater? Will there be a giant boulder? Yeah, we're gonna have to make moon rocks, I guess, right? I mean, eventually, we're gonna have to have something. No matter what, I know the next stream that we work on this, I'm not going to touch any of the moon, like, surface. I'm only going to build, like, the base stuff, I think. Because this is, like... I mean, even for a viewer like you guys, I'm sure this is not the most exciting thing. And it's not for me either, to be honest. But it does have to get done. So, and it's not going to be done today, so obviously it's going to be something I juggle. What if one of the hiding spots makes one of the craters a trapdoor that flings open? I mean, yeah, well, we're definitely going to have all sorts of interesting, weird hiding spots. So we got another big crater here. I kind of like it right there, actually. Because that leaves room here for some moon-based stuff, right? We might not need many more craters, actually. Maybe this one more crater here is enough. I don't want to... I guess we'll actually use the left side here. "70 hiding spots that are just doors in the ground?" No, I mean that's what the base is for, right? But also I'm going to be creating some points of interest, like we're going to build a cave system as well. There's going to be moon caves that has all sorts of little Easter eggs and stuff down there. Some control map. Yeah, knowing how people play hide and seek, we can use that against them. All right, let's see how this looks here. They look like they're created from the same asteroid tumbling over the surface. Well, there you go. Environmental storytelling. Nothing but the best here. That looks like a good crater. We just obviously we have to fill it in a little bit there, but that's a good looking crater. For the moon bears, exactly. Moon bears with space helmets on. Very cute. Very deadly, but very cute. What happens when the bear population got out of hand. Gotta send them to the moon. What else are you gonna do? It was the most humane solution we could come up with. Polar bears on the moon. Desmond the Moon Bear. Are there caves? I don't think so. I mean, I think it would be what's the word I'm looking for? I would say it's safe to assume that the moon has underground caves. Like, I think it's safe to say that there are absolutely underground caves on the moon. There has to be. Especially with the fact that there's evidence that there was, like, there might have been water at some point on the moon as well, right? And if we know anything about caves, they are typically made from running water. Seems like it's not a thing. What would have formed them? Collapsed lava columns? Well, like I said, if there was water, then there could have very well been erosion, right? You heard it from the man himself. I mean, wouldn't you agree that it seems very unlikely that the moon wouldn't have a single cave? To me, that just seems unlikely, that's all. Collisions have covered all entrances. It's a good looking crater. Most caves are made from tectonic shifts. Are you sure? I thought a lot of caves were made from water carving out the earth. Springs and stuff. Lava tunnels also seem possible. There we go. That's a good looking crater. The surface rang like a bell. Well, that sounds cool. For whom the moon tolls. Must be hollow. I would expect caves as well. Of course there's multiple. Yeah, of course there's multiple reasons why caves exist. I hope we're not going to sit here and debate caves. So nice to be able to just fly away like this and get a good idea of like where you need to build and make adjustments. Very nice. Now, I think it is in our best interest to do a final pass around the top of the crater here, right? I want to make sure we are... Okay, stop making stairs. Blue ice is pretty cool. When is the next time I plan on playing Space Engineer? Well, if I stream tomorrow, probably tomorrow, actually. Like I was saying, like I've been slowly... Scrap Mechanic is just slowly fading away in my mind. So... Definitely going to be switching over to Space Engineers a little more often. There's people standing in the cave next to a rover. So you're saying it's real? Is that like you found actual pictures of caves that they found when they went to the moon? I'll be honest, I don't think I've seen these pictures either, so... Alright, see you later, Ashley. Is the craterization done? It's getting there. I don't know if I'm going to add another crater or not. I was thinking about it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like 5 craters is pretty good. The Minecraft series from Moonbow. I mean, I would never rule that out, right? Maybe one day I will play some Minecraft. What's this article even about? I think that maybe they were just not expecting anyone to Google that. Like, whoa, hold on a second. This is a new Google search. It just throws something at them. So I will be getting the sloop done as well soon enough. And I think I will do the viewer decorating the sloop. I think that'd be pretty fun to see. Baby shower or Moonbow? Sorry, kid, you lose. That's alright. That's fine. You spent years working in caves, making them hollow. It was a boring job. Real funny. Real funny, teaser. You got the jokes. You got the jokes. Alright, see you later, Matthew. Oh, I don't think I would necessarily not like Minecraft, right? So I just, like I've said before, I don't really play survival games, so it's just one of those things, right? I mean, you're more likely gonna see me playing Minecraft than Roblox. You're never gonna see that, actually, so there you go. If you had to expect one or the other. You can play creative mode? Well, I wouldn't want to play creative mode. If I wanted to play creative mode, I would just go into Scrap Mechanic and play creative mode. Because to me, this is my building game, right? Man, this looks like an actual map that I'm making right now. You know what I mean? Like, we even have the heights. This looks like a real map. It looks like the surface of the moon. Steam and steel? What the hell is that? You've only heard of baby showers through movies and they make it seem terrible? I mean, baby showers are kind of interesting in a weird way, though. I agree. It's one of those things where it's like, hey, we're having a baby, so can you please buy us all the baby stuff? We don't want to have to buy baby stuff, so you buy us the baby stuff. So that way we can raise this baby. How high of a super chat would get you to play Roblox? Maybe $100 for 5 minutes of Roblox. Copy it, twist it, and paste it? Are you talking about this crater? Starting to look great? Yeah, it's getting there. I mean, this is going to be a work in progress. Obviously. Historically, raising children has been a community affair. That's true. Bop it. Twist it. Weld it. Paint it. Oh, just copy and paste the whole map to make it bigger. Okay, well, I don't know. This is pretty big as it is now, isn't it? Maybe. Maybe not. Make sure that you clarify the rules that the 5 minutes include the time to download. Gotta take like $2,000 to actually get it downloaded. Just trying to see here, maybe it might be worth creating a little more of a relief here for this crater, just to make it look like it's has more of a blast zone, you know, make it look like it has a little bit more impact here. I like that, because now we can kind of go through here. Open it up like this. Because it's Roblox. I don't know how it works. Planet made of pudding. Yeah, don't talk to me about Roblox. Roblox Studio? No. You're straying farther and farther from anything that I would know. It's getting farther. Not too sure. This crater's kind of changing a little bit, but that's fine. There we go. Whew, all right. I gotta go eat, guys. I'm starving. But I think this is a good start. I think this is a good start for the moon base. I better save. Like I said, this is gonna take some time. The next time we do the moon base, we will focus specifically on doing all of the not all of them, obviously, but we're gonna start focusing on building some of the structures as well. Keep building and save. I saved. I did save. Taco Bell time. Is that what you're having, Liddy? I can't even remember the last time I had Taco Bell. I legitimately... I was about to say legitimately and literally at the same time. I haven't had it in ages. Pizza time? I'm gonna have some chicken, I think. You have no regrets watching? Well, Ms. Ball, thanks for being here. I really appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoyed the stream. I think tomorrow, maybe we will stream some tomorrow. I want to play some more Space Engineers. I legitimately can't remember. Legitimately. I can't say it. Legitimately. Alright, I gotta go, guys. I'm starving. I can't even speak anymore. English, right? I know. I know. But yeah, so we'll be back tomorrow. I want to play some Space Engineers. So we'll be back tomorrow with some Space Engineers because that's what we do. We go to space here. That's all we know. So guys, thank you so much for watching and hanging out. Thank you for all the love and the support. And yeah, we'll be back tomorrow. What time? Usually around the same time. More Scrap Mechanic. Like I said, Scrap Mechanic is slowly fading away from me, man. Scrap Mechanic is just fading away. The game is not getting updated. I've built like what I kind of want to build in the game, and since there's no new content, there's nothing really for me to explore in the game anymore. After 4,000 or 5,000 hours, what do you want from me? But yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with some more gaming action. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Love you guys. And bye for now. Adios. And I will see you later. Start building stuff you're not good at. That sounds like work. Alright, I gotta go, guys. Love you. Take it easy. And I will see you in the next one. Alright. Bye-bye. See ya.